Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome back to English Playground. Dear students, today I am going to talk about one more part of speech. I have already discussed noun in detail, pronoun, adjective, verb, and today a very important part of speech, that is adverb. You might have heard different definitions of adverbs, specifically when people say that adverb is a word that adds something in the meaning of verb. This is incomplete definition. With the help of this definition, you can never identify an adverb. I have given lectures in different workshops and different sessions when I asked the students, the trainees, to identify adverb. With this definition, they can't, because this is totally incomplete definition. So let's get started. Adverb is a word that can modify all parts of speech except noun and pronoun. It means that it can modify a verb, it can add something in the meaning of a verb, it can also modify an adjective, it can also modify another adverb, it can modify a preposition, and it can modify a conjunction, and it can modify a phrase or a whole sentence. So if you just define adverb that it can modify a verb or it can add something in the meaning of a verb, with the help of this definition, you won't be able to identify an adverb. So what is the definition of adverb? It is that it can modify or it can add something in the meaning of verb, adjective, and another adverb, preposition, conjunction, or even a phrase or whole sentence. Okay, let's see how. An adverb can modify a verb. It's very simple. For example, let's just take an example. He learns quickly. In this sentence, learn is a verb. It's an action. And quickly, the word quickly adds something in the meaning of a verb. So in this sentence, quickly is an adverb because it is modifying a verb, learn, right? There are many examples. He runs fast. Fast is an adverb because it is modifying a verb, fast. Okay? He behaves foolishly. Behave is a verb and foolishly is an adverb. He plays nicely. Play is a verb and nicely is an adverb. So these are adverbs which are modifying verbs. Okay. Now, how can an adverb modify an adjective? The same sentence, he learns quickly. Now, when I say adjective, he is extremely quick. In this sentence, quick is an adjective. It is modifying a pronoun. He is quick. He is extremely quick. Here in this sentence, the word quickly is an adverb because it is modifying an adjective. Quickly, quick. Quick, this is an adjective, and extremely it adding something in the meaning of adjective. He is very beautiful. Here very is an adverb because it is adding something in the meaning of adjective, beautiful. Right? Now, how can an adverb modify another adverb? He learns surprisingly quickly. Now the basic sentence is he learns quickly. Quickly is an adverb because it's modifying a verb. Learns. Now surprisingly. The word surprisingly is adding something in the meaning of another adverb, quickly. How quickly? Surprisingly quickly. He learns surprisingly quickly. He learns extremely quickly. Yes? So extremely or surprisingly, these are adverbs because these words are adding something in the meaning of adverbs. Now, how can an adverb modify a conjunction? Let's take an example. I like him simply because he is an honest person. Now the basic sentence is I like him because he is an honest person simply because. Now here in this sentence, the word simply is adding something in the meaning of a conjunction, because. Simply because. Merely because he is an honest person. because it's a conjunction, and simply is adding something, is modifying a conjunction, right? Now, how can an adverb modify a preposition? Uh, let's take an example. The book is right in the center of the table. Now, the basic sentence is the book is in the center of the table. The word right in the center. Here, the word right is adding something in the meaning of a preposition. Right. In the center. In the center, right in the center. Here in this sentence, the word right is modifying a preposition in. So that's why it's an adverb. An adverb can also modify a whole sentence. Fortunately, I have got success. Fortunately, this is an adverb. It's modifying the whole sentence, the whole clause. Fortunately, I have got success. So, it has been proved that an adverb can modify all parts of speech except noun and pronoun. It can modify a verb, it can modify an adjective, it can modify another adverb, it can modify a conjunction, it can also modify a preposition, and it can modify a whole clause or sentence. Right? We can add something for the definition of adverb, that adverb tells us that how, when, where, and how frequently does an action take place. How does an action take place? What is the manner of the action? When does an action take place? What is the time of occurrence of an action? And where does an action take place? What is the place of an action? And how frequently? What is the frequency of that action? So let's discuss the kinds of adverb, and adverb would be more clear to you. Okay, the first kind of adverb is adverb of manner. It tells us that how does an action take place? What is the manner of an action? For example, he learns quickly. Quickly, this is adverb of manner. How does she learn? How does he learn? He learns quickly. How does he run? He runs fast. How does he behave? He behaves foolishly. How does he treat? He treats kindly. So these words tell us the manner of action. So this is first type of adverb, first kind of adverb, adverb of manner. Then adverb of time. When does an action take place? Adverbs of time tell us when does an action take place. For example, ago, before, today, yesterday. He came here yesterday. When did he come here? He came here yesterday. I have reached here just 2 minutes ago. Ago, before, sometimes, yet, yesterday, today, tomorrow. When an adverb tells us the time of occurrence of an action, these words are called adverb of time. Then kind number 3 is adverb of place. Adverb of place tell us where does an action take place. The place of occurrence of an action. For example, here, there, outside, inside, up, down. He went outside. After the school, I went straight to my home. Straight, up, above. So these are the adverbs which tell us the place of an action. Outside, inside, below, here, there. These are adverb of place. Then kind number 4 is adverb of degree. Adverb of degree tells us the level of intensity of a verb and adjective. What is the level of the intensity of that action or the adjective? For example, almost, quite. You are too busy today. You are looking too busy today. This is intensity of that adjective. Too busy. Enough, sufficient, hardly. These are almost. These are adverb of degree. Then kind number 5 is adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency tell us how often an action does an action take place. Often, frequently, seldom, rare, normally, usually. He often visits his friends in the evening. I frequently go to play cricket in the evening. So these are adverb of frequency. How often, how frequently does an action take place? These are 5 different kinds, though I have already discussed adverb. So after these kinds, adverb would be more clear to you. So that's all about adverb. I hope that the concept of adverb will totally be clear to you. And then now we are left with conjunction and preposition, and then article. So this was a series of parts of speech. I have discussed all the parts of speech in detail: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, and now adverb. And then I will discuss the parts of speech which are left. I hope you will learn in an effective and easy manner. And if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, subscribe it, like my videos, share, and keep on watching. Nowadays, when you are at home, this is very precious time for you. Try to learn. That's all for today. Thank you very much.